Good day, it's Dr. Repeating. Welcome to another video. It is Wednesday, the 14th of August 2024, and today I want to talk about a health conference that's going to be held at the Cape Town Convention Centre from September 20th to 23rd, and it's being hosted by the WHO, presumably, and the title of the conference is One World Health. And this has left me highly disturbed because, firstly, I'm not very comfortable with the WHO, and I'll tell you my many reasons why I'm not comfortable with them and with the concept of a one world health. And this is being held in Cape Town, and I don't think this is the right country or the right city to host it because the one world health is a rather ominous concept. Because who needs a one world health? Because there isn't a one size fits all when it comes to health. And particularly something that's being initiated by the WHO, who's got a very dismal record in the way they managed COVID during the COVID pandemic and after pandemic. Just to give you a few examples, I mean, they the ones who said nothing about the excess deaths of over 30 million. One study gave it up as 30 million people died, and of that, 17 million were associated with the vaccines. And yet, this is the organization that's promoting the vaccines and felt that Africa was shortchanged in getting the vaccines. And of note for me is that some of the speakers on this conference are highly reputable speakers in terms of their credentials and what they stand for. I'll just mention two of them. One is Peter Daszak. Peter Daszak worked for a company called Eco Health Alliance, which is notorious for having taken money from the NIH, which was given to him by Dr. Fauci to fund the Wuhan lab, which was now established without any doubt that the Wuhan lab was responsible for releasing a man-made virus that's taken the lives of so many people, damaged and destroyed the economies of so many countries, if not the entire countries in the world. This man has got no scientific interest from what I can understand listening to Bobby Kennedy's understanding of him. All he does, he gets funds and he gets involved in things that are really not good for our health. The second person that is on as a speaker is Maria van Kerkhove. She's the spokesperson for the WHO. We must remember that the WHO has on its agenda or advice there that the COVID vaccine is safe and effective for women in the childbearing age and for pregnant women. And we know for a fact this is absolutely untrue. It is false because in the Pfizer data, almost 80 to 90% of the women lost their children in the first trimester of pregnancy. And as for breastfeeding babies, it is well established that there have been traces of the vaccine in the milk of the breastfeeding mothers. So how can we have speakers like this who do not do the science wanting to run a one world order for the whole world? And I don't think we need them. And I think it's about time we follow the lead by Ibrahim Traore in Northwest Africa, who has made the decision to break away from the shackles of the West and start finding solutions that are suitable for our country. And I think it's about time we find African solutions for African countries. And we can do quite well. As far as I'm concerned, I think Africa has done exceptionally well, that the lowest death rates from COVID and after having the least amount of vaccination. So I urge all citizens to oppose this conference or show their discontent, because this is not a conference that we want. Because the aim of this one world order is basically to get digital health IDs where they can find out who's taken the vaccine and who hasn't. The idea is to force and foist They're kinds of treatment that are not tested onto every citizen, and we have no rights to protest or object against it. So I think this kind of conference is a forerunner of getting into Africa and using Africa as a springboard. In the first place, the cost of attending this conference is 15,000 rands, which is far too exorbitant for anybody to attend it. I certainly wouldn't even attend it if I'm paid to do so, because I would certainly not want to listen to people like Maria van Kerkhoff or Peter Daszak. There's nothing they could tell me. I know enough about them. So I urge you to please take note, show your opposition to it, let the country and the government running the Western Cape know how disenchanted you are with them for hosting this conference, because we don't need conferences like that. We might need their money, but we don't need money that is tainted. Well, I wish you well. Take care. Keep watching this space. We'll keep you updated about this conference. Take care and God bless.